What does it mean to have a friend? I mean, the past 3 weeks I have been going out to be less socially awkward and get out of my head. But then upon these experiences, I started to think to myself and think about, okay, actually, what does it mean to have a friend or make a friend? My friend, when you go out and have social interactions, what is your intentions? I would really like to know. I would really like to know this. Leave a comment below and I would love to hear what is your intentions when you want to be social with someone. Because in the past 3 weeks, I have been going out a lot to implement the tips that I have learned through my experiences, but take a step further and discover more on the social world, how to do all these other things. And upon how to do all these other things, I realize at the moment in my life, I definitely feel like I want a deep connection. And I don't mean a deep connection in the sense of having someone that is like sexual with me or like that stuff. I want a deep connection in the sense of the mind, heart and soul connection, without the need of anything to be sexualized. Because at the end of the day, for me, if I am not heart, mind, body, soul satisfied with a person, I don't have any sexual interest. Zero, my friends. And that's why for me, my intentions is to make a friend, a deep connection friend, without the intentions of sexualizing anything. But I feel like for some reason it's so hard in our nowadays society. I don't know why it seems so much more easier to get connected with someone sexually than getting connected to someone soulfully. Like, what is going on, my friend? What is going on, universe? What is happening? Oh gosh. It's mind-blowing as I observe. Is it just me, my friend? Is it just me thinking this way, or is it YouTube? Like, oh my gosh, please let me know. But yeah, I'm really trying to figure out the human social interactions, and I'm really doing my head in as I realize how lonely I am. Regardless of the people I know, regardless of the things I get up to, I feel lonely. I feel lonely because I feel I don't have a best friend or the friends to share these moments with or to express these things with. And the funny thing is, just a few days ago, I had a conversation that made me remember why my YouTube started. Because seriously, 2 years ago, almost 3 now, my first ever video, this first ever video came out of me being sad, lonely, and woke. You know, I created this as I realized, oh my gosh, the world is in this situation. And on top of that, I realized, oh my gosh, I'm in this situation that, you know, these people that I have experiences things with really hurt me, and I may have hurt them too, but like in my situation I just felt like sad and isolated, so I felt very alone, and so I started YouTube to be my very own best friend. Yes, Moonspace started through me wanting a friend. And I don't feel like I've lost the way of that, as a lot of my content is honestly, truthfully, me speaking to myself, because that's how lonely I am. That honestly might be so sad for anyone watching this to hear this, know this, or realize this. But for me at this point in my life, I actually feel so grateful that I have created my channel for this, because you know, in these situations where I feel sad, I'm not really sad, because here, I have your back. You have my back. And everything is okay, because I know you're here for me. And that's why I'm okay regardless of the situation of me or anything that comes by. Because you're here for me. Truly. Yeah. But yeah, you know, like, to really admit this and to really say this out loud, I don't feel like a loser at all. I feel happy, even though in my physical world I feel alone. But in here I feel very full, very abundant, and very blessed, and very everything that I need and everything that I want. And I feel no regret and no grudges with anything that has happened in my past, because I feel like I'm able to forgive myself, to forgive everyone that has hurt me or treated me in certain ways. I have learned to forgive and let go. Though I haven't forgot, but I learned to forgive, and that to me is the biggest enlightenment I had so far in my life, is to learn to forgive. And it's just crazy that, you know, my whole life I could never grasp the concept of forgiveness. But here I am now, embracing forgiveness and realizing that it isn't wrong, it isn't weakness, it isn't giving in, or isn't anything. It's really about giving yourself the peace, you know? Yeah. I feel like this video was supposed to be about socializing, but I ended up getting to this point. So my friend, if you're out there and you're feeling like you're alone and you really don't have any friends, the truth is you do. You, me, we're on the same boat. We are each other's friend, you know? So don't worry, because when you look within yourself, you realize you are your best friend. And for so long that you don't acknowledge that, then you are your worst friend. Because at the end of the day, truthfully, who is there more than yourself? Who, if it's not you? You know? And that's why it's so important to learn to love yourself, to learn to forgive yourself and embrace yourself and see the beauty within yourself and accept yourself. Because it all starts within. All of it. It all starts within. So my friend, don't hesitate to leave a comment below, because when I know how you're feeling and what you're thinking, I'll definitely put myself in your shoe and go out there and try to find a solution. I'll do my best and try.